Hey guys, what's up? I'm actually completely sick of saying hey guys at the beginning of every video. That's why we did the voting for the community name. I think it's also time to pick one. So let me get my laptop and actually check your votes. Wait, this doesn't feel right without the coffee. So yeah, there was a lot of voting going on. I will first of all pick 10 winners that will be able to enter the Jon Sine team app. If you left your email address, I will contact you right away. And I have to mention a couple of community name suggestions that I really like. For example, the Nutella hood. Really good. Unfortunately, no Nutella today here, which makes me really sad. And it's Sunday, so there is no way to get Nutella. Although there is this one supermarket that is 24/7 open at the airport, but not really worth it. I don't know, I would get my dose of Nutella somehow. I also like this one, a J unit. John's Army, Peanut Butter Jelly Sine, Sineholics, Seinfeld, Sine Nation. But yeah, actually the two ones that got the most votes and the least amount of hate votes, down votes, is actually Signers and Sine Waves. So yeah, Signers or Sine Waves or the Nutella hood, welcome to today's vlog. And as a regular viewer, you exactly know what's coming next. Of course, in the studio, where else should I go to? I mean, I've been here the past 7 days and will probably be here the next 7 days. I just have to put the hours into everything that I do. I'm doing my own music. I'm still working on the We Runnin' track. I'm already coordinating the next releases, the next sessions with singer and songwriters. Also running my label. The next release is actually coming up on Friday. Then 1 week after that, my own release, Final Warning. Doing all of that is just possible if you spend a lot of time doing these kind of things. So also on Sundays here at least 6-7 hours. I'm already done with most things for today. I wanted to talk a little bit about something I haven't addressed in a while, and that is actually the label, the AXSENS label that I founded a couple of months ago. Actually just 2.5 months, maybe 3 months ago, I started the label. So far I've signed 6 different producers and DJs to the label, and the releases are doing really fantastic for a label that just started. My own track made 100,000 plays within the first month, which is really great. Actually, even the best start of any release I ever had. It was extremely fast, a lot of plays, which is really amazing, makes me extremely happy. If you put a lot of time into something, work really hard, and then you actually achieve what you dreamed of, or even more than that, that's really great. And part of this is also thanks to you, because you guys built this community and support the releases, so huge thanks for that. Without you, this all wouldn't probably be possible at all, because all of the demos that I receive are demos of you guys watching. So if you're interested to also join the AXSENS crew, be part of this label and release your original music or do a remix, just in the description below is a link where you can send your tracks to. And I promise I will listen to every single track and also let you know that I listen to it, so that you know if it fits to the label or you should just send it out to other labels. And the thing that makes me especially proud is that actually every single release of every artist on my label was doing better than any other release of them before. Got a lot of plays on Deezer, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. I really got for every single person a channel with at least 50,000 subscribers, up to 1.6 million for one of the tracks. Got usually around like 5 to 10,000 plays within the first 1 or 2 weeks on their SoundCloud tracks. And Spotify is something I can't really control. It's really up to Spotify. It's really up to the track and to whatever the artist is also doing on his social media. Because if you don't post that your track will be released on Spotify, Spotify is very likely to not support your track. That's just how they do things. The best part of the label are of course the artists. We have I'm Joffrey on board, then we have Ovavio on board, as well as Brennan Wolf. Ricky C is coming up, my own tracks coming up. The Romantic Era, they still have 3 tracks signed to my label that are scheduled for the next couple of months. Really extremely good stuff. They're a band from the US with I think 8 or 9 people making electronic music in like a band collaboration kind of format. it, which is pretty unique, especially because they can't perform their music live. And Brennan Wolf's track that is coming up on Friday is also extremely good. I actually never heard that someone has, as a first release, something that is so good and has such a good quality. Sounds really cool, future bass, pop, vocal influenced house music. There are of course also things that don't work as they should and are just going wrong, horribly wrong with the label, but more on that later. I now actually have to get back to work and then leave as quick as possible. I promise a special person something special. All done with work and of course again late. You see this right here? That's my neighbors complaining. If you're interested in reading it, pause, and it's in German. But it's actually not meant for me. They're complaining about another neighbor in the same building on the top floor that is listening every morning between 5 and 7 to really, really loud music every day, Sunday, Saturday. So I can get that people are upset about it. I'm already really lucky that no one is complaining that much about me. They threatened him with police and everything. So late, I need to take one of these rental cars and it's Sunday, so no traffic. I honestly don't know if this is the right place, but I will find out eventually. That's also cool, you don't have to close the cars, they close automatically after 15 seconds. That's the flea market I was talking about yesterday. But first I really have to find them inside. It's already all done, so probably outside. And this place is cool. I mean, look at the size. This would be so good for a techno, rave, German kind of party. I mean, just look at this. Huge. And I think I can't get through here. It's all locked. I'm feeling so bad. There are so many little girls with so heavy stuff. I would love to help all of them, but I got my own girl here. Hello.
Hi.
I'm here to help.
Already done.
So I can go again? And how were the sales?
Hier kippt aber einer.
It smells like in Amsterdam. So let's
People don't want to pay anything.
Yeah, I know. So let's get something really nice to eat to compensate.
Yeah.
Just one snack. Well deserved.
Oh, I just bought it for you. You wanna try it on?
Puff Daddy should be my Boom Boom Man outfit. Let me give you a quick live tutorial. Whenever your girl feels down, get some cash and get her either flowers, diamonds or any other nice present. But there's one thing that tops all of that, trust me. 2 Lammdöner bitte. Zum Mitnehmen, ja. So that's how you truly make a girl happy and smile.
At least me.
No, I think every girl likes Döner. Yes, Döner is like the thing. We could name the community Döner Squad.
You could do it, yeah.
Someone suggested Nutella. I forgot it. It was of course the Nutella hood. It's way past midnight, I'm done editing the vlog, and there's one thing I almost forgot to address, and that was like what is going wrong with the label, and yeah, maybe a tiny bit of drama. The thing I actually never told you is that every track that I release is a couple of €100 just for the promotion, and on top of that all the time that I put into it. And you know how often I'm saying I have to take care of business things. And with all of that, of course, I could do any other job and I would make more than running the label. Luckily, I on top of that have like my own music, Old Ghost Productions, and finally a lot of the labels that owed me money are paying me. So it's kind of all okay. But if there's one thing I don't like, it's working together with artists that don't really appreciate that and that don't do everything in their power to also help the release, because at the end it's for them. Because my hard drive is filled with tracks, I could just have 5 aliases and release every 2 weeks one of my own tracks and keep 100%. But I'm definitely not doing all of this for the money. I really want to help other people and support them in a way I never was supported. But with the remix contest, for example, we had Wavio, the Flowing Rivers, and Codion, the winners. And at the end, on the release day itself, I couldn't reach two of them, Codion and Flowing Rivers, which is really unfortunate. I think they're extremely talented producers. I picked their remixes out of over 400 submissions and was really happy to sign them to my label. But since the release, I haven't heard of any of those two. They didn't post the release on their social media, which is hurting me and the label and themselves a lot, because this way there is no way Spotify will ever support their tracks. I mean, if you go now onto my Spotify page, you will see Wavio's remix. I decided then to push his the most because I was in contact with him and he was doing what I suggested him to do, to post and send me his press picture, a logo, do a sample pack and all these kind of things. So at the end, their tracks are still below 1,000 plays and his track reached now 60,000 in I think like 2 months now, which is really great for an artist that never released anything before. It's a huge accomplishment. And as you might remember, Wavio was the 3rd place and kind of now he's the 1st place. That's what happens if you do it right, if you get involved. It's kind of the same as with American Idol and all of those talent shows. It's not the person that wins the competition at the end that is getting most of the time the most famous. It's the person that makes the most out of the attention that they're getting. And that's what I'm trying to do for the people on my label, to just take their tracks, put them on a platform and show the world these tracks are available. And the rest is then really up to a little bit of luck, a little bit of whatever the artist is doing. A lot is up to being consistent and have like steady releases. If you just have one release and then never again one, it's all kind of gone. And if you now think, why should anyone get involved? Because it's just like a remix competition. They got prizes. I took care of getting those prizes. I took care of getting those sponsors. At the end, we had prizes that were worth up to 3,000 euros plus the releases. I decided to release 3 persons at the end instead of just 1 person. And something that is extremely rare, and I can bet you no one else in the industry is really doing, is giving people that win a remix contest actually a fair share of the original release. All of them got a contract from me that gives them half of what I'm making. And I can guarantee you, if you sign with Spinnin' or any other big label, you will get way less, if even that. And if you do a remix competition or spinning talent pool or whatever, you will be treated like shit. Believe me. And everything I'm telling you right now is just general. I don't know what's up with these two. Maybe something happened. I really don't know. I didn't get any response at all. I hope they're doing all right. I hope everything is fine. Sometimes you have trouble at home with your family or you're on vacations or whatever. But I think they knew up front that the release is coming up like 2 months before the actual release. So you kind of arrange to have a little bit of time, or you at least tell me that you're not around, or like a small notice would be really nice. So guys, if you're seeing this, you're very welcome, but please get in touch with me, okay? Now it's really time to edit what I recorded right now, go to bed, sleep 4 or 5 hours, get up again, back to the studio. I mean, you know the deal. That's what's happening here on a daily basis. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe. And also, of course, if you're interested in listening to the AXSENS releases and all of the music that I'm using in these videos, it's also linked down below in the description. And again, a huge thanks to you. Without you being part of this Sine Squad, Nutella, Hood, Sine Wave community, this all wouldn't be possible. It wouldn't work, because you're the ones sending me demos, you're the ones supporting the releases. So I'm really grateful for this, really. So thank you. It took me almost 20 minutes to find this highly illegal parking spot just to deliver the dinner. Probably the most expensive dinner ever, because driving with these rental cars is by the minute.